Back to the Bastion we go. Hello, I am Vladamir, and today we're going after the core. Let's see, we got the choice between the Peat Orchard or Cinderbrick Fort. Peat, Cinderbrick, Peat, Cinderbrick, Peat, Cinderbrick. I'm going Cinderbrick. Yes, like I said, go find any useful items on your road. Oh, look at this! Yes, the blazing way to glory that will take some health undoubtedly.
Sure, the city marshals may be gone. But now the fool's crawling.
Yes, it's crawling with enemies now, no marshals to help you out. But look, you remember what I said last episode when we found Zolf and I was trying to figure out what this calamity business is all about? Well, I think this is further proof that my theory may just be right. That this could all be the work of lava. No, not now that I am here. They were pretty okay luck-wise while I was not. But now that I am in charge and large with the firing of my arrows, they are not so much lucky. They have their luck run out quite quickly, in fact. Facing me is much worse than starving or freezing. Or maybe it's not worse. Maybe it's better to die quickly. You bet, with all the countering that we do. Go ahead, fire at me. No, your shots are too inaccurate. Of course, there you hit me. Sometimes it's annoying to counter the enemies with multiple bullets that they shoot, because they shoot so sporadically it's hard to counter. But in that case you just use your trusty bow and arrow. Take out the enemies real fast. Okay, so coming over here, you'll find more enemies, but you do find that pile of fragments, so this is good for currency and getting more upgrades to your items and all these things. Whoa, crazy windbag you. Going to have to shoot you at a distance. Goodbye. Think you're so tough with your big pickaxe there, huh? Even the little tykes that might be quite faster, it's not going to be trouble for me. Oh, I see a new weapon up ahead. Yes! Another one of my very much favorite weapons. This scrap musket. Now, just because the name indicates that this is a piece of junk and it is scrap, it does not mean it's not a very valuable weapon. Quite the contrary, it's a great weapon. I'm probably going to be using it from now on. The way that it is most effective is used at close range. You get the most bang for your buck out of the scrap musket by doing that. It's a good way to defeat all these annoying squirts that can sometimes evade your arrows because they're so tiny. The spray of bullets will not let them escape. Neither will my machete of relentlessness. I still have the grenade as my special. So that work. Uh-oh, super lag. I don't like when this game lags. It's not good for recording, not good for enemy. What happened? Oh, I fell with the enemy. What cheapness. Hello, blast. Another great thing about the scrap musket, oh, I cannot believe I did not see that there, is the fact that it has some blowback. What we have? We've got hand grenade I'm going to keep and all these other items that I am loving, so we will keep the arsenal. But if you don't like the scrap musket, maybe it's not your style, the game is generous in giving you a time to change that option. Goodbye. Oh, damn it.
As for the windbags, Cinderbrick gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs, am I right?
Absolutely not. They're just taking it because they were the ones here last. I think the ones with the good weapons should be able to take it. What is nice about that guy who has the whirling pickaxe, even though it's a very damaging maneuver, you can get him to take out all these other windbags if you don't want to bother with them with your rifle, your scrap musket. They can actually hurt each other very easily by being close to one another. Goodbye. So try and use the enemies to attack themselves at any advantage point you can.
So many of those sorry things hold up inside
Yes, it's very easy, once there's many more enemies on the field, to have them attack each other. And that's important strategy you do so, because it's like having comrades on your side who are actually infidels, but they don't know any difference. Oh, not you. Not you too. No! Oh wow, we actually blasted that box back and down the cavern so that it could not spawn. Back, I say! Oh, that scrap musket is great. Disruptor of any match. Well, what? You want to spawn out of box? I don't think so. Scrap musket to the rescue. Oh, look at that. We actually gained a new level. So your character does level up. Ignore what I had been saying to you, Pupples. I had no idea I was leveling up my character. I didn't even notice at all. Back. Back. Okay, that's good. You're dead, mate. My war machete strike you is only matter of time. Only matter of time until the toxicity takes your life. Nope, you miss. Sorry, I'm much faster with the machete. Yeah, the war machete is good, close combat, and also very far away projectile. This, although being a gun and having a wide range of striking power, is not so good for long distance shots, because the farther away it is from its target, the less attack power you have. So it's best to use this gun when you're right in front of the enemy and blast them away. Oh wow, we actually countered that on the way of throwing our war machete. Goodbye. War machete or war machete, I'm mixing up items now. The scrap musk is very good at close range to take out these stupid stab weeds. Jeez. Crazy. Absolutely want to destroy us as soon as possible. And not let that happen though. Not with our trusty scrap musket at our side. Oh no. Cannot have that gumming up of works. It's good time to use your scrap I did it again, comrades. It's good time to use your war machete projectiles. Because you could stay good safe distance away from them, not get flamed. Because in order for the scrap musket to do any sort of significant damage, you have to be way too close to the enemies. Use the scrap musket in conjunction with war machete to blast away all the rubble of rocks and things to clear your path and make a very nice, neat entryway for your war machete to strike your foes. No, don't worry, trust me, I am very afraid. Not very afraid, just a smart person. Smart kind of guy who knows the troubles of lava, who knows the power of fire. And I do not want to mess with it, so I will use strategy to avoid it. There we go, when we're so close up to those things, we can take them out in one shot. Pretty simple. Oh great, you jelly bags. scrap musket, even if it's not very powerful at a long distance away. If you could get a little damage while rolling away from your enemies, I say by all means, do it up. Oh, you, get out of my ring. I will death at you. Perfect. The sooner those jellies are out of your hair, the better. But get the fuck out. Oh great, look at you. Think you're hot shit trying to shoot out more enemies towards me. Okay, hopefully... Oh jeez. Hopefully that strike... Oh, it did. It struck them very well. How about Glutus and Glandon in 2 shots? That is good, no? Make sure before you leave this area, you collect all the fragments that you can. Blast up anything to find even more fragments. Because that is the currency. Getting those fragments, going to buy some stuff. Upgrade our character and grab this too.
Kid used to dream of getting a Bastion's badge, but not like this.
Well, Cinderbrick Fort, I think we figure out that this was in fact the doing of lava. And this was a volcanic explosion of some kind.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Just more fire. More of the lava's horrible undoing of our world.
Just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the calamity saved for Zulf was his smoking pipe.
Oh, at least they gave him that, so at the very times when he's paranoid and has anxiety from all of his home being blown away, he could light up, take a puff, and calm down.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
It's nice to know they are not asshole cops. Sometimes you never know. Those marshals, they get badges, they get power, they get out of hand.
Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Okay, so this smoking pipe is not just for pretty looks of the Bastion, it is actually item you can interact with. But we don't interact with it this episode because I want to take whole episode in order to do that level. That's right, this actual level is kind of like the challenge of 100 levels. You go through so many fighting enemies, and it's a good way for you to test your skills with all the different weapon variations that you have here at the arsenal. So I like a scrap musket, I'm gonna keep it. We did not get any new type of special skills, so we don't need to waste time in that.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
Exactly. And now we gain another level of the distillery. Oh, 100% damage blocking with the counter. Oh, we'd like the counter a lot. At least I do very much. It's effective.
Toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag.
Blech. That makes me want to barf just thinking about slurping that down. Thank goodness it is our character that will be taking it in.
The marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Oh, that is interesting. There was some type of surrender from the Ura to the Selondians. I really am curious about the backstory here. Okay, let us not go anywhere before we put the core back where it belongs. Yeah, Zulf's travels are nothing compared to all the enemies we have to be fighting. Oh well, that is funny. This right here, you know, is the lost and found. So the fragments, we get so many from finding and switching the fragments for items that they're coming out of the chimney. It's very funny. I enjoy that.
The memorial. The kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Okay, so this is, I guess, the achievement system within the game. You also get achievements on Steam. If you buy this through Steam, of course you could get it through the main developer's website, and if you do, you also have these achievements.
Valediction. Just another one of my sketches.
So that is good. It gives you an idea of how much more is left to obtain in the game. And if you not get on this team, you still have achievements to play with. Now let us go to... Oh, speak of the counter, we can try out our new improved L upgraded shield at the Bullhead Court.
The accused always got a fair shake in Vladamir. Some used to take the Bullhead trial.
So I guess this is how they settle disputes.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch and walk away a free man.
Well, that was lag. Good for me. The idea of this is not to take any damage if you can. What is with this lag all of a sudden? Don't you know that countering is all about the timing?
The trial taught folks 3 things. First, good defense is a good offense. Second, that always watch your back. Third, ain't no guy like Bull in there to see you.
Have to wait for their pickaxes to shake. Oh. Shake. There we go. Shake. Perfect. This guy. Shoot many bullets. So get up close to... Whoa, he's fast. Get up close to him whenever he's going to shoot at you. Good. Oh no, I've got to watch my back. Phew. Come here, squirt. When you see the orange kind of dots rotating around their head, that's when you know to pull out the shield, because that's when they will bump you. Did I double counter that? I did not even notice. Oh, jeez. Got to wait for him to directly hit you. Oh, not doing this well. So for this enemy, it's good to stay far away so you can see him coming. And as soon as he's about to strike you, is when you pull out your shield. Come over here, do not be getting stuck. This is excellent way to get items of fragments very fast. See, just like that, if you do it better than I, not take so much damage and not have lag spikes like that. After this recording, I'm gonna see what's up with that. There's no reason for me to be having lag during this. It's unacceptable.
Well, a kid always wanted to compete in the Bullhead trial.
So that is a very good way to quickly earn your fragments and go back to like Lost and Found and go ahead and get cool things. Ooh, scrap musket skill. A blast sent straight up into the air, causing flurry of projectiles to rain down. Not effective as warning, but very effective otherwise. I like the sound of this.
Finders keepers.
So before all of our fragments are spent at the Lost and Found, let us go to the forge. Oh, where is the scrap musket option? Oh well, at least we are able to upgrade the war machete at the final time. Attacks cripple, attacks deal damage over time. They already do that there. 20% plus critical hit.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
I say we do the most damage, even the damage that dissolves the foe over time. We do that now. Okay, comrades, in next episode we will travel after another core. Maybe we even look at Zolf's smoking pipe. You know what, we've got one more thing to build, so maybe we go find that core and then we use the smoking pipe. I don't know if we'll have a new a weapon to play around with, but we will see in the next episode.